Ron Zambrano, great trial attorney. You've seen him in the news lately. Great guest here on Law and Crime. He's here to discuss this with me. Ron, I want to get your thoughts on this because this is a 27-year-old case. Now, supposedly there was a proffer made in a drug case, right? Some years back in 1998, no, I'm sorry, 2008, I believe, by Dwayne Davis in a drug case. And then they learned something about maybe the Biggie Smalls and then something about this case. But that can't be, the proffer itself can't be used. Later on, an investigator wrote a book. Supposedly, he talked about the, quote, confession that Keefe D made in this proffer. Is this the kind of evidence that's going to get a conviction for murder in the first degree 27 years later?
It's possible. What's interesting more than anything is that this type of evidence is used before a grand jury. Now, not everything that a grand jury is necessarily going to be allowed in for the criminal trial jury to listen to. But it's possible. The problem is that this news is going to spread, and people are going to wonder if you know what exactly the grand jury saw, and exactly what you're talking about, what was in the book. People on a jury may wonder, like, why aren't we seeing that? And that's kind of the problem with these high-profile cases, right? It's like people do read, you know, everybody loves the story, the Tupac story, the Biggie story. These things are connected. You know, I grew up with this stuff. I would want to know if I was on that jury, like, wait a minute, I know there's this one thing, there's one confession, what's going on? And it might, you know, tinge a jury, but you never know. This is such an interesting story. It's so old, but people are still interested. It's really important. And bad judgment by the defendant, really.